Hello everybody, welcome to my video. Today I want to talk about industrial safety. I wanted to make this video for some time. I wasn't sure how to approach the topic of safety. If you've been in industry for any amount of time, you've heard quite a bit about safety, and there's probably very little new that I would be able to tell you. I wanted to approach this a little bit differently and talk to you all about my experience with safety and how I've built my experience with safety throughout my career. When I was very young, I had my first real industrial job, and one of the first instances I had with safety was I was needed to lift a large piece of steel across our shop, and I had rigged up the lifting chains at a quite shallow angle, way shallower than what was safe. Fortunately for me, somebody had came to me and corrected me and told me to set it back down and how to rig it up properly so that I didn't injure myself or anybody else. So I didn't know, I just didn't have the information and the experience to know what I was doing improperly. I didn't have the training. The next instance I want to talk about is when I was speaking to my boss one day. He came to me and was talking to me while I was working, and with my mind not on task, I ended up putting my hand somewhere that I shouldn't have, and he caught me and corrected me before anything bad happened. There was some potential for something to happen, but luckily he caught me and corrected me, and all that was I just didn't have my mind on task because I was in a conversation with him. My third noteworthy experience with safety, it was a scenario that I ended up actually breaking my thumb. And what I was doing was I was rolling a piece of steel on a steel rack, and this piece of steel rolled past the stops and ended up breaking my thumb. Now the root cause of this ended up being poor housekeeping on the part of the steel rack, and also I was in a hurry and I just was rolling it out of the way. So that was another instance that built my safety experience, and that's one where I actually did get hurt. I progressed through my career quite a few more years, and I encountered a situation where I was asked to do something that I felt was unsafe, and I didn't feel comfortable doing it, so I invoked my right to refuse. And this is oftentimes very difficult. It's very stressful when there is a pressure deadline and you refuse to do the work that's being asked of you. And it was a very stressful situation for me, but I feel I did the right thing for myself and refused to do that work. A few years later, again, I ended up working at another shop where an individual had 4 fingers amputated across the shop from where I was working, but I was in the shop and I heard the commotion. And I'm sure if anybody's been near a serious accident like that, you never forget the sounds and the feelings of an incident like that. So that was another big incident that forged my views of safety and has developed my safety mentality. Fast forward a couple more years, and being in a supervision role, I was doing tours in a facility, and I found an individual working at heights who wasn't tied off. Now I approached the individual and I got him to come back to safety, and what ended up happening there was that individual was just in a hurry again. He forgot to take a measurement or something and went back out into a dangerous area being untied, and could have led to a serious injury or fatality. I'd really like everybody to watch out for each other, and let's have a safe 2021 heading into the new year.